Hailing from Belleville, Illinois, EJ Liddell is a 6'7" forward weighing 243 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan who played his college ball at Ohio State. He showed that he can be a very good scorer in the post at the college level. Here he gets the ball before backing his man down. He passes out to the perimeter but then gets the ball back before backing up into the paint and unleashing this jumper. He's so strong and physically imposing, and here he does well to finish through the foul. The post fade is also certainly in the bag. He can hit them from a variety of spots, and it has become very reliable for him. The shot itself is really smooth and springy, which gives me confidence that it should translate to the next level. This is a great source of offense for him, and gives him a base level of shot creation and scoring. When he's in the paint, he can be extremely physical, and more often just beast guys in there. He does a good job of fighting hard for good positions in the paint, and that makes his life easier once he gets the ball. He's also quite good at getting these finishes off from difficult angles. At times he looks like a bowling ball just barreling to the basket. He'll just push guys in front of him, and here he gets the and one too. In this one, he gets his man with the pump fake and then leaves him on the floor after his drive. His 3-point shooting has been really good this past season at Ohio State. He shot really well on reasonable volume, which is pretty encouraging. He was a non-shooter in his freshman year. He started shooting more in his sophomore season, but was still slightly below average. Now the jumper looks pretty good, and I think he'll be able to make shots at the NBA level. If it does translate, it opens up some positional versatility for the team that drafts him. That jumper works in the mid-range too. His shot can be a bit flat and line drivey, which is a concern, but the shots do go in. The shot is smooth and he has some nice soft touch on it. He'll also hit them off the dribble, which boosts his self-creation potential even further. Lastly, on the offensive end, I want to talk about his passing. He's got some decent vision as a passer. He's got the ability to manipulate the defense with his eyes and attention. He'll find shooters on the perimeter and big men inside. Yeah, he lasers this one to Zaki for the 2. We spoke about his scoring out of the post, but his playmaking is also reasonably good. Defensively, he has some serious shot blocking potential. Yeah, he gets to a Kofi Coburn shot from under the basket. He's a really nice vertical athlete, and that helps him get to these. He's not the most fleet of foot on the perimeter, but he's not egregious. He does lack that side-to-side athleticism to slide with guys though, and here he does kinda get cooked. He's pretty active as an off-ball defender. He's also pretty stout defending against forwards in the post. Liddell scored a ridiculous 35.9 points as the primary offensive guy for Ohio State. His true shooting percentage was at nearly 60%, which is really impressive. His shooting numbers across the board are good, and it's encouraging that for the most part, these have been his numbers for all of his college career. That sample size gives me more confidence that he can transfer some of it to the NBA. His assist numbers are decent for his load, but the turnovers are a little concerning. His steal plus block numbers are exceptional though. His block numbers in particular are really good and speak to his shot blocking pedigree. Liddell put together a National Player of the Year caliber season and essentially forced his way into draft conversations. His calling card at the college level was his post-scoring ability, and while I love that he has that, I'd be surprised if you see him using it that much for a high-level playoff team. He can use it to provide scoring to weaker offensive lineups, and it's always just nice to have that option when he needs to bail his team out of rough situations. Other than that, he reminds me a little of PJ Tucker in terms of the role I could see him fulfill. Although he can shoot it from all over the court, and he's a better finisher inside. His shot blocking at the 4 positions will also have a lot of teams interested. A realistic floor for him would be a low-level starter on a really good team who provides shooting and adequate defense. A realistic ceiling for him would be a high-end role player who can hit shots, create for himself, and provide elite rim protection relative to his position.